gotten a little hoarded. But today, we're going to talk about white elephant gift parties. But first, let's clean off this desk. Oh, my snapper's broken. Fine, we'll do it the old-fashioned way. Hello, and welcome to Aunt Chrissy's Craft Hoard. Thank you so much for joining us. Today, we're going to be talking about white elephant gift parties. I know, like many of you probably too, have been having holiday gift parties for work, friends, foundations, social settings, and I think they're weird. I think they're awkward and kind of off-putting. But my favorite thing is the white elephant gift exchange. And I feel like white elephants have kind of lost their pizzazz in the last few years. It used to be something super awkward or awful, something hilarious, and now it's store-bought, brand new items. And I appreciate that and the weirdness of the gifts these days, but how many fart noise makers do we need, really? I mean, I know we can only have so many, but the batteries die, and then it's just, a goodwill item. So I like to give gifts that are either really hilarious or something that everybody wants to pass around. Or I like to go with something that might even become a holiday tradition that you bring back every year because it's so awful. You don't really want to throw it away because it's awesome, but also you don't want to keep it forever and you have to pass it on to someone else. So that's what we're going to talk about today. And I just went to some holiday parties, and I know this is going to seem out of character, but I think because it's January now, Happy New Year, we should start by doing something totally out of character and starting now, preparing now for our next white elephant gift exchange so that we don't have to go shopping in November. So with that in mind, today I'm going to show you what I have to work with. And this might take us all year, but I think it's worth it. I was at the library the other day, as we all know how much I love the library, and I found this book. It's called Crocheted Houseplants, Beautiful Flora to Make for Your Home. And I started going through it, and I thought, these are lovely. This book was written by Emma Barnum. Look, a beautiful cactus. Another cactus. Some leafy, I like this one, the herringbone plant. So, I thought, what fun would it be to make a crocheted houseplant? Now, let's see what we need. First, we'll need green yarn. Crochet know-how. Looks like we'll need some pots, some brown yarn, some floral wire, and a lot of imagination. Now, here at Aunt Chrissy's Craft Hoard, we have no green yarn. We ran out. There's no green anywhere in the hoard. And we don't have any floral wire because we've never worked with flowers. And we don't have any pots because they're all full of plants downstairs. So while I find this book to be very beautiful, I think making one of these is out of the question. So, let's see what we can do. We will take the plant book and make seaweed, because I do have yarn, and I have this beautiful, beautiful wooden base that I got at an estate sale. And it looks like an under the sea kind of rock that you would find. It's wood. It's a wooden, not a rock. It's wood. And thankfully, I've already made a plant. Now this one you won't find in the book. And yes, it is hanging upside down. You won't find this in the book because one thing we don't do here is copy other people's art. We have to make it our own, right? We use the book for inspiration because it's beautiful, and then we have to adapt it to our own style. So what I've done is I've crocheted this beautiful plant. And then I went and hardened it so it would stand up. So it would be seaweed. Let's see how it looks, shall we? We'll put that on. I've made 2 little holes. And now, if we've done it right, it should stand up on its own and look like it's floating in water. Oh, that didn't work at all. Well, one of them worked. Maybe the little ones, we could get those to stand up. Maybe if I put a rubber band around it. It's still a little floppy. And voila! You know, as nice as this seems, I don't think it's quite right for a white elephant gift. But luckily, we don't have to use it. I know. I will get some rubber cement, and I will make a beautiful flowing river, spring, fountain, waterfall over the rock. That's what I'll do. Yes, we'll start there. I have to go to the store. And I already have one made. So here's what I've done. If you can see it. It's a waterfall. And it's almost complete. Because it's so beautiful. And I think all it needs now is just an animal. A little animal. Maybe drinking water from it. Well, that one has a stick in its mouth. That's a Bo Peep. We've been through the animals before. Oh, here's one that'll fit. A nice rhinoceros. And we're going to put him right under the waterfall, like he's drinking water from it. And voila! A beautiful waterfall. Come in closer, zoom on in, don't be shy, and I'll show you how I made it. Hello, and welcome to the extreme close-up. As you can see, I have my piece of wood and a hot glue gun. And I'm just going to carefully squeeze the glue onto the top of the wood, making sure that it drips down in front to create the lovely, sparkling effect of a waterfall. Now, I did try this first with rubber cement, but it did not work at all. And I can show you an image, but you'll just have to take my word for it. So, as the glue dries and drips, you see on the bottom it's creating a lovely puddle. And we'll add another layer of glue up top to make sure that we really get the sparkling waterfall effect that we're looking for. We want it to really look like water cascading down the front of this rock formation, which I know is really wood. Then we'll add some into the bottom as it drips, and then we'll let it dry. We're going to let this dry and then see what we have. And there you have it, folks. That's how this lovely, lovely sculpture was formed. waterfall is. It might be too nice for a white elephant gift party. Also, now that I'm looking at it with a rhinoceros in it, I kind of want to keep it for my own desktop. Maybe... Oh, I also crocheted this lovely pen holder the other day. And who doesn't love a pen holder? Also, I made a koozie for my pen. That matches the pen holder. That would be a nice white elephant gift. We have lots of time to think about this, though. Well, that's all we have time for today. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time in the Craft Hoard.